I'll show you what they look like in a minute here. Okay, here's how it is when I come out to eat. I am faced with porn. This is the first thing I see when I sit down at the table in Denny's. I love pancakes, and I can't touch them right now. And what's worse, this is what I get to eat. Now, it's still delicious, but it's not s'mores pie. So when I go out to eat, I always have to find something like that, bacon and sausage and eggs and stuff like that to eat. But tonight, I'm gonna make some delicious fish tacos. Now I know some of you don't like me getting pop, but I drink pop, you know? That's how it is. And sometimes it's what helps me get through. Check this out. Diet Code Red. Okay, so I've been wanting to come over here for a little while now and check this place out. There used to be an abandoned Kmart here. Right now, I am at my very favorite abandoned Kmart. And they shut it down when they built a Walmart across the way, because you know how it is, Walmart moves in and everything else has to move out pretty much. I'm going to spin around here slow so you can see everything behind me. This is the whole abandoned parking lot here. They've already knocked down the Walmart a little while ago here. And, I mean, you can still see, like, the concrete dividers and stuff where the parking was. I was going to skate over here, but as you can see, there's all this overgrown grass. And, I have to see what the footprint of the store looks like over here. They have this whole place blocked off, so you know, there's a chance a cop will be coming through here to get me out. But I just have to see what it looks like over here. I'm so curious. You know, I've told you before I love these abandoned places. And let's just go see what this looks like. It's a good day to be at Kmart. Kmart, we've got it and we've got it. So right now I'm walking in what would have been like the front doors of this Walmart. You can still see tiles here. Or I mean, I'm calling it a Walmart, but it's a super Kmart is what it was. And this is amazing to me. This is where the entire building used to stand. It would look totally different to you if you were here, but the last time I was here, this Kmart was here. Now the one place that I'm really curious about is in the back where they had like the deliveries and everything, because it dips down where the trucks would pull in to deliver things. So curious, I kind of feel like they probably filled them up with something so nobody could get back here and fall and get hurt, but you never know. Let's go check it out. Last time I was here, well, not the last time, but one time I pulled over here in the winter, and both of the bays were completely filled with water and completely iced over. It was nuts. Okay, yeah, it's exactly how I expected. These parts back here where the trucks used to pull in to deliver, they're all filled with rocks. And where I'm standing used to be the inside of the store where they would accept deliveries. And over here, that's filled with rocks too. I don't know how well you can see that, but you've got to see this view from the back of the store here where, you know, just a few months ago, if you were standing back here, there would be a giant super Kmart in front of your eyes. But standing back here now, I'm going to show you what this looks like. This looks awesome.
It's a good feeling walking through our door. One good department after another, all in one good store.
That just looks so cool to me back there. And I know a lot of you probably don't understand this obsession. But there are a lot of people who love these abandoned places, and it's really weird. It's just like a ghost town when this stuff doesn't exist there anymore, because it feels like the people and the building is still here, but it's like hidden or something. It's really strange. I wish I had time to do a time lapse with these clouds back here. I don't know how well you can see those, but But my girlfriend's actually waiting over here in the car. She thinks I'm crazy because I always want to come over here. Part right behind me here, where you can still see all these tiles, I believe that's where the bathrooms used to be. I can't help it. I just found this piece of wrought iron and I can't help but throw it. But that may have hit a bag boy. Okay, here's a little story about this area. One time I pulled over and I was parked about right over there, and I was eating some Taco Bell. And out of nowhere, I hear like this groaning and grunting, and I'm like, oh crap. Because you see how all these trees are overgrown? It sounded like it was coming from that area, and I'm like, oh my God. Am I going to be one of those people who pulls over at the abandoned building and finds somebody who just got like beat and raped or whatever, like hidden in these bushes? Turned out it was some drunk guy puking his brains out. I kind of have a long history with this area, and the last time I remember shopping at that Kmart before it shut down, I actually bought a Kenny G cassette tape. When I was a little kid, my parents used to take us out to these hotels every once in a while just to kind of get out of town for a little bit and get a break and away from the house. And there's a little hotel back there that we used to stay at all the time. At the time it was called the Delphian Inn. And we would stay there, and we would go over to that Kmart to buy little G.I. Joes and toys like that to play with in the pool. My girlfriend wanted to go get her hair done, so we're going to run over here to the mall while she's in there, and I'm going to tell you a couple stories. I'm passing a Joe Dirt fair. One of these traveling fairs that stops in the middle of these towns that nobody really ever wants to go to. You can see the Joe Dirt Fair over there across the parking lot. And then this is the mall I'm going to take you in right here. This used to be the entrance to the movie theater right here. Now, I wouldn't go as far as calling this a dead mall, but it is definitely affected like most malls are nowadays. This Joann Fabrics back here, there is not an entrance from the mall. You have to go outside to go in there. That actually used to be a pharmacy of some kind, you know, like a Rite Aid or something. And we used to go in there and rent VHS tapes when I was in high school, back in the 1990s. Anytime you see any kind of a school or academy or something inside a mall, you know it has pretty much seen its better days. I gotta say though, this thing is pretty rad. I wouldn't mind jumping in and taking a spin in that. Marshall's is actually where the movie theater used to be. Yeah, this food court is a lot smaller than back in the 90s, of course. You know, there's only about 3 or 4 actual restaurants in here right now. The rest is like we got some kind of a wireless store back there, and then of course you've got the Duncan's Jewelers back there. But there's a pizza place back here that this is debatable, but my brother was fired because they claimed he put a penny in somebody's pizza. And as an idiot hothead teenager, this area right back here, I got in a fight with some kid because he was looking at my girlfriend when we walked by. Everyone's wishes are still safe. This is funny, I like this little arcade in here. It's called Retro City, and although not everything in here is really retro, we do have the old-time Pac-Man video game, which I'm definitely going to play in just a minute here. Tekken, Rampage, and we've got these two that aren't even ready. We've got Galaxian and Space Invaders. That's really cool, but I think these are remakes of the games. No, these might actually be the legit games. This is funny, you can't see it very well, but they've even got the disco lights up on the ceiling there. I don't know how to play this thing, but I can't pass it up. I think I got just a few minutes before I gotta get out of here. Let's play this game. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing on this game. Whoa.
Game over.
Okay, I suck at Pac-Man. I'm out of here. I think I'm out of time. I gotta go pick her up. Okay, so the love of my life likes the hard taco shells, but I gotta use the low-carb soft shells. I'll show you what they look like in a minute here. Okay, I'm going to enjoy this deliciousness and watch a movie, and I will see you guys later. Peace.